Hey, if I talk to you about moonshine, about liquor, hey, do you know that we've got a guy very close to us that started in the backwoods, kind of went to jail over it, and now they're doing it legally? Hey, we've got the Golden Pond Distillery live in the house. You don't want to miss this. We got a great show to tell you. Hey, get your popcorn, get ready. We'll be right back.
The Mike Weatherford Show is proud to announce we are now officially powered by TEC. If their fiber optic internet service can handle everything we throw at it here in the studio, from videos to calls and live streams, you better believe they can handle your home or business too. If speed, stability, and service is important to you, you can count on TEC. Thanks, TEC. Now let's get to the show.
Recorded live in the studios of Brewery Street Mafia. This is a Red Dog Bread production.
And now, your number one rated show, The Mike Weatherford Show. Here's your host, Mike Weatherford.
Hey, welcome back to the Mike Weatherford Show. I'm your host, Mike Weatherford. Hey, guys, I've got a great show that I'm very excited about. I met these guys over at LBL. We was over at an event, Ricky was, and I, and seen these guys over in the corner, and we got to talking, and they are the ones that started, and they run Golden Pond Distillery. And I got to talking to them and found out a little history, and I said, man, I got a little podcast I'd like to get you come on. He said, yeah, I've watched your show. So here we go. We have got them live in the studio tonight. We're going to find out what it's like to go back to back when it was maybe Golden Pond Distillery at one time, might could say illegal. I don't know if that's what I can say. But there was one of them that went to jail over it. So, yeah, he's in the studio tonight. We're going to find out the history of Golden Pond Distillery, where they started and where they're at now. And I've got my great friend over here sitting here beside them, helping me walk my way through this, the one and only Ricky Price. Welcome to the show, Ricky.
Mike, it's always a pleasure, man. I tell you what, if you're not sitting back tonight, get your popcorn ready. You better pop your 2 bags. It's going to be a show tonight. It's going to be a show tonight. We're going to have a shooting match tonight.
We're going to have a great one tonight, man. You know, when you got some original OG.
That's right.
Moonshiners.
Dirt road.
That's right, guys.
Dirt road. This ain't no blacktop. It's
they
all
can
dirt
tell
road.
you the story like these gentlemen
That's
over here
right.
can. Hey, let's get with it. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, folks. Like I said, we've got some original guys on here. I've got 2 guys that I can call them my friends now because we sat here and talked a few minutes, and they're great people. I want to introduce to you in no particular order. We're going to start with Charles Knight. Welcome to the show, Charles. How you doing?
Great.
Glad to have you here, man.
Proud to be here, Mike.
Hey, man, I tell you what, we got some good history to hear on you tonight. You've got a connection with Night and Hell.
Yes.
That's 2 big pluses for me. Anything to do with hunting, and, you know, and liquor, hell, you can't. It's got to be good.
That's right.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
And I've got his son, the Master Distillery at Golden Pond Distillery, right here, Jimmy Smith. Welcome to the show, Jimmy.
Well, thank you.
Man, I'm glad to have you, brother.
Well, I'm excited about being here. I've watched you many a times, and I never thought I'd be on here, but here I am.
Oh, dude, you've got a story, you and your father. Y'all have got a story that needs to be told. I mean, we've all heard about it, and there's a TV show about it out there. But when I can have the OG, original gangsters on the show, how does it get any better than that?
It don't.
It don't.
No.
Let's start by telling me a little bit. Introduce your dad. Tell me a little bit about your dad, and we'll let him pick up from there. Just tell him about your dad and his history in moonshining.
Well, my dad is the reason all this got started, because growing up I heard the stories that he would tell me, and a lot of other people too. We've had so many family members that was in the moonshine making, but my dad's stories always caught my interest.
Well, sure.
They always stuck there.
Like father, like son.
Yeah.
7 generation.
7 on my father's side and 5th on my mother's side.
It's in your blood, brother.
Yes, it is.
They cut you, it's probably got about a 90 proof smell to it, you reckon?
Yeah, it might.
Go ahead with your father.
Well, my dad, he's been right there with me the whole time. when we started building the distillery. And it took us a while. It took us about a year to finish the distillery on the inside and wait on the license.
Yeah.
And the first time we got in there together to run whiskey, we just kind of both looked at each other like,
what do we do now?
Oh, man, are you sure this is legal?
There y'all two are right there.
Yes.
Where was this? That was at LBL.
That was at the Visitor Center. And that was special to me because as the first time I got to make moonshine with my dad in Golden Pond.
Wow, out in the woods.
Yeah, and I never thought that would happen.
Man, that's a coffin still. Your father said earlier that was his favorite time.
Yes.
Charles, you go back a long way, your family does, in the liquor business.
Yes.
You started making liquor when you was just a child, didn't you?
16.
16 years.
Oh, Lord.
And you've made a couple of gallons, I figure, over the years, right?
Yes.
Yes. Tell me what it was like growing up in Kentucky, up there in the backwoods of Kentucky, making liquor. It was a necessity, wasn't it? It was. Tell me a little bit about growing up in that area. Well,
there wasn't much to do. That was a way of life. People had to, put food on the table. And I know women used to make whiskey. And they used to bootleg whiskey. My school teacher got caught twice bootlegging. I know 2 or 3 more that made whiskey, and they got caught.
Yeah, it was a bargaining. You could buy with liquor what you couldn't buy with money.
That's right.
If you needed a hog or you needed your car worked on or whatever you needed, you just pull out a bottle. It was like money, probably better than money.
Right. And that's just a way of life. People, when I was growing up, just about every man I knew made whiskey.
Yeah.
Because there wasn't nothing to do.
Yeah.
I know people that got caught 2, 3, 4 times making whiskey.
Wow. But
my cousin and my brother-in-law, they got caught, and before they was tried, they got caught again. That's the truth.
Wow. But it was mostly, the local law didn't really give a crap much about it.
No.
It was always the revenue, because just like always, they wanted the damn tax money.
That's right.
They'd spend $100 to get $1 in tax money, wouldn't they?
Yes, they would.
That's crazy. But tell me what it was like back in the woods. How did your daddy made liquor?
Yes, he made in Tennessee and Kentucky.
Wow.
I made in Tennessee and Kentucky.
Now, who's this gentleman? That's an old still right there. And when was that? Y'all tell me about that still, one of y'all.
Well, that still right there, the picture that was taken, I think one of them is a Higgins and the other one is Tolly Joyce. And that's my mom's side of the family.
Wow. Look at that. That they've already made, because they done got the hat off of it right there. And got the cap off of it. Look at that, man. That had to have been in the 40s or 50s, wasn't it?
I think he's got a pistol in his hand.
He does got a pistol in his hand.
Wait on the revenuer.
Damn paying taxes, what he said. I got your tax right here in my hand. What they got right there, explain that to us, one of y'all. That behind them is the still. See him standing back there with that cap in his hand. Tell about that, Charles, what he's doing right there.
He just took the lead pipe off the top of the condenser.
Right.
And I don't know, they're probably gonna, I don't know what they're gonna do next, do you?
I don't know if they're setting a barrel, the heated water to set a barrel, or if they're at the end of the run.
Is that right there that's a condenser, that wooden barrel is a condenser, correct?
Yes.
It's a condenser sitting down in that wooden barrel.
Right, and what that does, go down to the bottom of that photo, Kevin, if you can. Your liquor's running out right there.
There you go. Yep.
Right there, you're putting it in a pot.
Yep.
And for people that don't know, explain to them how liquor's made, Charles. A lot of people think you drink the mash. Explain to us what it takes to make a run of liquor, Charles. Tell them what you do, how you start.
You start with 50 pounds of sugar, 50 pounds of cracked corn, about 20. When you start out, you put about 26, 27 gallon of water in it. We always heated it up about 100 degrees and put it in that way barrels. Then you let it sit for about 7 days till it worked off. The head will drop off when it's ready to run.
You put yeast in it.
Yes, put the yeast in it.
break a half a bar of yeast. About, was it a pound?
No, we put we used to use it's a
Yeah, I'm
pound.
talking about in the old days. Yeah.
Okay, it's a pound. We
Yeah.
put half of it to a barrel.
Right, and let it work off about 7 days.
Yeah.
And then how would you know when it got real bitter? Is that how y'all could tell?
No, when the head drops off of it, it'll head up about an inch or two, and then when that falls, it's ready to run.
When that foam on top, that's basically what's happening. Is y'all can correct me where I'm wrong? Is the sugar is the yeast is eating the sugar and it's putting out alcohol. That's basically what's happening in process of making alcohol. So it makes a foam like on top of it. I guess you could call it. That's what head's what he's talking about. When it drops out, it's got a bitter taste. You know, the beer's got a real bitter taste. I always thought the bitter the better. Is that true?
Well, I don't know.
I don't know about that. I kind of like it better when it's got a sweet taste to
Really?
it.
Well, the sugar still ain't much got a sweet taste.
Yeah. But go ahead now.
You got to put enough corn in it to work the sugar out.
Right.
That if you don't, you don't make good whiskey.
Right.
Yeah.
So we always put 50 pounds on the first run.
Right.
The second run, we'll add another 25 pounds of corn and 50 pounds of sugar.
For sour mash.
Oh, okay. For making your mash.
Got it.
You always add sugar to each run.
Right.
We do it 3 times. We used to do it 3 times. The third time, we dip off a 5-gallon bucket off the top, and we throw the rest of the corn away. We'd put that 5-gallon in the barrel, and then 50
Start
pound,
over again.
50 pound with that,
Right.
and we start over again. Every third run, we'd do that.
Wow. What?
And we put you got a lot of liquid when you cook off.
Yeah.
You got a lot of liquid still in there. We'd put 3 5-gallon buckets of hot mash in the barrel, each barrel,
Right.
and 2 cold 5-gallon buckets to each one. But we made in the wintertime too.
How'd you get the ferment in the
That's
winter?
what I'm saying.
We packed the barrels with leaves or sawdust. Sawdust works the best.
Wow.
Keeps it warm.
Yeah. And we'd put it
Got
about that thick around each barrel. And it wouldn't chill out. It just worked right.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I'll be darned. And people watch us out on TV, Jimmy and Charles. Y'all both jump in now. We're just having a conversation now. You ain't got to wait on your turn because me and Ricky talk over and do everything, don't we,
That's
Ricky?
right. Go ahead.
But, you know, everybody watched it on TV and everybody thought how cool it was. Tell them about the damn work involved in that.
I tell you what, it'll work. You got to keep that condenser, cold water going in it.
Right.
You got to run whiskey out cool. If you run it out hot, it's going to be hot whiskey. It's going to burn you all the way down.
Right.
So you got to keep it cool, and that's where the work starts too.
Keep it up, condenser cool.
Yeah, 'cause
Yes.
you didn't have a hose running water in. You had a pot that you would dip and keep putting water into that.
5-gallon bucket.
Yeah. Keep putting
Wow.
water in
Because it'll get that water hot. Because what it
Oh,
is,
yes, it's steam.
yeah, when you're cooking off, when you're cooking your liquor, it makes steam, and that steam cools back down through the condenser of the worm. It
Yeah.
turns back into liquid.
Right.
And so that's what you're explaining to people what you're doing. A lot of people don't understand it. You don't drink the mash,
No,
folks. You don't drink
no.
what's in that barrel. That's what you heat up, and it steams up. And that's where you get your alcohol from. And y'all double distilled and triple distilled? Y'all said a while ago?
We double it. What you do when you run the whiskey out,
Yeah.
you empty the still out. You
Yeah.
put about 35-gallon whiskey in the still, fill it up with water. All you got in there is whiskey and water.
Right.
Then you heat that up.
And run it again.
Run
Run it again. That's double running.
Right.
And that makes it smoother.
Wow. But how many gallons still did you run back in the day when you was out in the woods?
Well, one time we had a 450-gallon still.
What's this picture right here about?
Now, that's for 1963. I was making whiskey there. That's where we had the 450-gallon still.
450 gallons still.
Yeah, and make 105 gallon one day.
That's a lot. How long did it take to run that?
All day. We'd get in there right before daylight, and the dark would catch us.
And you run 105 gallons.
Yeah.
And that's where you went to jail right there.
No, I didn't get caught there. We knew they was in there. My brother was over there squirrel hunting. He said, "Don't go over." I said, "I run into him." He said, "The law has found you still." I said, "I know it." We walked in that morning. Come big rain. and we couldn't get what we call a goop wagon. We call a mashed goop.
Right.
And we couldn't get it in there. We had to get out and walk in. When we got out and walked in, I saw a big old footprint in the mud. I told my buddy, I said, they found our still. I said, we'll go in on in and see if they're ready to run. Oh, the barrel's ready to run. We walked on in there, and I told them to be ready to run because they were around here close. They was ready to run, so I told them, let's get out of here. We went back and got an old goop wagon and got out of there, and my brother called me. He said, don't go back there. I said, I squirrel hunting back there, and I run into them. I said, I know they found it.
Yeah.
So about 2 days went by. I told my brother, I said, let's go in there and get that lead pipe and condenser.
Right.
Lead pipe was laying on the ground. The condenser's in the barrel, and you had to work it out of the barrel. You know. I said, you get the lead pipe, and I'll get the condenser. And we'll just take off running about a half mile and drop and just keep going.
Yeah.
So we did. And I went back about 2 or 3 days and got it.
Wow. They were trying to catch y'all running, wasn't
Right.
they? Right.
Yep. They didn't catch us. They didn't want to catch us when we went in there to see if they was ready.
No.
Because we wasn't doing nothing.
No, it wasn't illegal till you put the match to the fire.
That's right.
Yeah, when you light it up, it gets illegal.
Yep.
Well, so what did y'all do? Just run off and leave it? Just never went back?
No, they tore it up. I mean.
Oh, they finally waited on y'all, and y'all never showed up, and they didn't went there and tore it up.
We run off. After we run off, they went over and tore it up, I think.
Oh, man. How long had you been making in that area?
We hadn't made 4 or 5 runs in there, really.
But that's 400 or 500 gallons.
Yeah.
That's a lot of liquor, man.
That's a lot.
So that right there is where all that took place at, right there.
That was 1963 or 61. 1961, that was there.
Wow.
I got caught in 63.
Right. So that right there is that your mash barrels?
Yep, that's the mash barrels. Had 18 there.
God, that's a big outfit, dude.
There, that steel would hold all 18 barrels, 450 gallons.
Man, that's a lot of work just dipping it in there.
Right.
At 5 gallon at a time, 4 gallon really.
Just 2 of us, too.
Man, it'd take you to hour to fill the steel up.
That's what we'd do. We'd go in there, we'd get a 100-pound of sugar piece and pack it up there, and then we'd fill that steel up real quick and throw the fire under it.
Yeah.
Then we'd go down and pack the corn and jugs up while it was heating up.
Yeah, while that corn get ready to mash in.
Yeah.
Wow. So, how'd they find that setup right there, you reckon?
Snitches.
Really?
That's the way most people got caught, snitching.
You're right.
I'd say 90% of the people got caught that way.
Back in 1960s, late 50s, early 60s, when you was, what did a gallon of liquor sell for?
I've sold it for $3 a gallon.
$3 a gallon.
And I've sold it for $8 a gallon.
Wow. Was it just depending on what it was, or what?
Well, yeah, and sometimes somebody get caught over here, and then you could sell whiskey to where he was selling it, you know,
right,
for more money.
Wow.
So many people made that what drove the price down.
Right. What did it take? How much did you have in a gallon of liquor back then? Do you remember what it cost to make it?
Sugar wasn't much.
Right.
I think 10 pounds was 55 cents, I believe.
Right.
Yeah.
And y'all went through, and with that darn 400 gallons still, my God, look at how much you packed in, dude. How'd y'all was there good water back there?
Water come out of the hillside.
Right.
It's just like an artesian well coming out of there.
Good place.
And we just dig it out with shovels, and it'd fill right up and run them out. We had really good water.
And just had to dip it and pour. Man, that's a lot of work, dude.
A lot of work, I tell you.
You think you get one of these young guys nowadays to go over and help you build
it? No way.
Man. And then you got to tote it out.
You got to tote it. Yeah, not beside.
No.
You got to tote it.
Tote him.
I was 19 years old at the time.
And you were tough then, wasn't you?
I thought I was.
Well, he beat the revenue.
Did you ever get involved in any of his illegal activity back today, or did you stay home?
No, I never got involved in any of that. I'd have probably been in jail too.
But this story you've heard before.
Oh yeah,
it's a great story, man. I mean, it's something. Well, you're talking about illegal. No, it ain't. It was a way of life.
That's right.
That was just a way of life, and I still think that You bought the sugar and you paid tax on it. You bought the corn, you paid tax on it. You paid tax on everything you bought, right?
Yep. You had to pack in gasoline.
Yeah.
That's what we used to heat it with.
Explain how you did that. You said gasoline. You just made you a big Coleman stove, right?
This here had a burner on the end of it. It was shaped like this. And you drill little holes in it.
Right.
And it had a copper line run from it about 25 feet long, and it was soldered to this barrel then.
55-gallon barrel.
No, it was about a 15-gallon barrel.
Yeah, okay. Grease barrel then.
That's what it was.
Yep.
And you pump it up. That's a secret right there. You never did want to fill it plumb full of gas because you had to have air and push it out.
So you just, like an old Coleman stove, you just put a pump in it and pump it.
Yep.
That old tank swell up when it got enough air in it, didn't it?
And I tell you, that you talking about a fire, that was a fire. That thing would generate it prettiest blue blaze you ever seen in your life.
Who come up with that idea?
I don't know, but boy, it worked.
Gasoline. I'm wondering about gasoline and the fire.
So not only are you toting in. Now hold on a minute, Charles and Jimmy, jump in, brother. Yeah. You toting in corn, you toting in sugar. You're toting in 55-gallon barrels. How many of them was there back here at that one still? You got pictures a while ago? 18?
18.
That in itself, and it's way off the road.
We had to pack in about 110 jugs, too.
Yeah. How far off the road was it? A long ways, wasn't it?
I had about 300 or 400 yards. We drove almost to this one.
Right.
And that's probably what got us caught.
It did, leaving them track marks. But you had to tote all that in there, and then you had to go in there before daylight.
Yeah.
Tote gasoline in there, fill up that grease barrel, and you made it a homemade pump you put in there.
It's just like a bicycle pump.
Right.
That's what it was like. That's what it was.
Yeah, and you put a little knob up like a Schrader valve up there, and you just screwed it to it and pumped it.
Right.
Lit that fire before daylight and went to running.
Yep.
And all till dark before you got done.
It was after dark when we left out there.
And for $3 a gallon.
Yep.
That's 12 hours a day. Think about that.
Oh man, it's more than that. Probably 14 hours.
Yeah,
but that was during the springtime. You didn't really make it much in the winter, which you could, but that was probably in the fall or the spring. When
that was in the spring.
Yeah. So your days was getting longer.
Yeah, 12, 14.
Did you cook there too? While you bring your food in there to eat?
We bring a sandwich, something to eat on, or cookies or something.
Wow, man!
But I tell you what, it was a long day.
Did you have a Jimmy said, I'm sorry, bro. Did you have a buyer already set up, or you had a network of bootleggers?
Yeah. You had them. I used to haul in Clarksville, Tennessee.
Clarksville?
Yeah.
Over at the Army base.
We drove right around behind this guy's house, right into his basement, set it out. He'd give us money out of a paper bag, and we'd back out there and leave.
Head out. Was you nervous? Was you more scared lighting the fire in the still or delivering it? Which one was you more nervous of?
I think I was more nervous for hauling it.
I think I would be too.
Because I could run pretty fast back in.
Yeah. But did y'all carry any dogs in with y'all to keep you noticed?
No, never did do that.
On my family, which, just rumors, I can't say it's all true. But they used to have dogs they'd carry with them in them, the little feist and stuff. They'd tie around over, and them dogs would pick up on. They knew. They was there all the time. They knew what was going on. Anything strange around them dogs let you know.
Yeah.
I tell you what, if we'd had the game cameras like they got today, and put up 4 or 5 around there, you could
keep up what's going on.
You could sit right at the house and
wow,
that would saved you from getting caught.
Well, I got to ask this question, Charles. How did you get caught? What happened? Tell me the story.
I'll tell you what. When you got through, and I was back into this old 55 Ford, packing it.
Yeah.
Putting it in paper bags because it was real rough where we had to come out, and them paper bags would keep it from breaking,
Yeah. You had it in glass jugs?
Yeah.
Gallon
jugs.
Okay.
And I heard like that, and I'd turn around and I'd look, and the barrel looked like that big.
Looked like a phone pole, didn't it?
Yeah. And I knew I had it.
He was a revenuer.
Yep.
What did he say? You're under arrest?
I think he said, "Don't move," or something like that. And Big Six Henderson was one in the bunch. Him and 3 more guys. Big Six, he's well known.
Right.
But they caught us and they took us to Hopkinsville. And we got up there. Two people had broke out of that jail that night. And they had a woman jailer there. She was about 6'6", weighed about 300 pounds.
A woman?
Yes.
What the hell kind of woman is that?
And she said,
That's Amazon. Go ahead.
She said, "We'll catch them son
Son of a bitches.
Yeah. That's right. She was the roughest talking person I ever seen.
Wow.
But she was huge. Yeah, they got broke out that day before we got there. 2 of them had broke out.
So they got you up there at jail, and you had to go to court.
Yeah, had to go to court in Paducah.
What'd they say to you in court? He just had you charged with what? They had you charged with, I guess now they'd be called trafficking. You
Yeah.
really making it. They try to charge you with making it or distributing?
Making it.
They caught you with making it. They didn't catch you at the still, though.
They caught me right there in the back of that old Ford.
Yeah. That's close enough, but
It was right there at the still.
oh, really?
And when they tried us, it was 17 of us, and 3 of us handcuffed together, walking down the street there in Paducah. People blowing the horns, waving, hollering.
Yeah.
I'll never forget that. And I was handcuffed to a bank robber.
Really?
Yeah,
Was it worth all that?
no. This bank robber looked over at the United States Marshal, and he said, "Next time you see me, I'll be driving one of them big old Cadillacs sitting
Yeah.
there."
Bank robber.
Yeah.
Do you remember who he was? What bank he robbed? I thought it might have been Pretty Boy Floyd or one of them guys. So what they do to you? What did you got to go to the penitentiary? Or did you get to do it in county jail?
I went to the jail that night,
They give you?
and the United States Marshal, 2 of them, took us to Marion, Illinois the next day.
Wow.
Federal prison.
Federal prison. Yeah, that's fair
And
enough.
this was a new prison. It wasn't even completed on the inside. Alcatraz closed in 62, and this was opened in 63.
Wow.
So there's a lot of guards there from Alcatraz. And they was the best guards they had.
Yeah.
You know,
What the hell they put you in a place like that for making liquor? I mean, come on, dude. I mean,
Feds, I guess.
Yeah, that was a
Fed.
fed. Well,
The
so
feds.
did you go? Did the bank robber go with you?
yeah, they the bank, that's federal too.
Did he go up there jail with you?
If he robbed the bank, it'd been federal.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
that. But I wanna
They
make-
didn't go up there. I don't know where they went.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know why that really up there in Marion. That was a kind of a maximum security deal at the time. That's
Yeah.
where they put the rough people.
Yeah, it was there's a guy down home got caught, and they put him up there, and he said if people got killed when he was up there.
Yeah.
That was after I got out there.
Right. What kind of sentence did they give you?
Just 3 months.
Just 3 months.
And I had probation time too.
Oh, okay.
I had 2 or 3 years of that on there.
Did you quit making liquor?
Yeah, I did. I started helping my dad right that time commercial fish.
Really? Did you make any good money moonshine?
No.
You didn't. A lot of damn work, wasn't it?
Too much work, and you get tore up. You know, they bust your steel up. And it's just too many snitchers. That's what was right there.
Right. Jealousy.
Right.
And do-gooders, you know.
You're right.
They
Yeah.
drink it, but they don't want nobody else to know it.
No.
That's what make me madder than hell. They want to talk about you making liquor, and they was at home. They called it medicine, I guess. You know, that's they'd be at home drinking your liquor, but talking about your tonic. That's
Yeah,
right.
drink your
They'd be
tonic.
talking about your liquor, and you making liquor. Look at old Charles Knight, that damned old moonshiner.
Yeah.
And him over there taking a damn drink.
That's right.
You
Well,
know,
Jimmy,
and
go ahead.
when in prison, when he
talking to your microphone right there.
When he was in prison, he was in there with a brother-in-law and a cousin too, wasn't he?
I'd been there 1 month. My brother-in-law got caught. He's the one I tell you about. He got caught. Before he tried, he got caught again. And my first cousin did too. He was from up here in Dover, Tennessee, down Dover, Tennessee, where my cousin's from.
Yeah.
And he got caught. And before he tried, he got caught again.
Damn, he liked it, didn't he?
I'd been up there a month, and I saw him coming. I was working in the kitchen.
Yeah.
I held my head down, walked toward him. I said, "Welcome, boys." They had on a big old sloppy coveralls.
Yeah. Family reunion, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh man. But that broke up your moonshining.
Yeah.
Did you forgot how to do it when your son come along?
No, it's just like riding a bicycle.
Did you see that passion when he said that?
Like riding
it's like riding a bicycle.
So
I'll tell you what, if people out there listen to this, if they ever made whiskey, they know how hard it is to quit making.
Yeah.
They just, something gets in you just want to keep making.
It is. Well, it's the pride.
Yeah.
You know, that goes to tell you the difference in today and back then, Jimmy. Back then, you was proud of your work. You didn't mind hard work.
No,
you didn't mind it. And when you got done, you had a bottle of liquor, and you was proud of that, and you wanted to make the best liquor. You wanted people to tell you how good that liquor was. And they wanted to pay you for that work. But you never really, back in that day, it was cheaper than it is now, but you never really got paid for your work.
No.
And your know-how, knowledge.
That's right.
Because there's a lot of people that didn't know how to make liquor. They'd run it through radiators, and they had that stuff. They was mixing up, giving you Jake leg. Remember all that crap?
I know it.
Yeah, because my family, rumor is, they was into that bottle to put around y'all. You know who I'm talking about. But that was just a rumor. I mean, they didn't know how to make good liquor. And somebody like your dad made good liquor because you make good liquor, and you're using his recipe.
Yep, he taught me how to do it.
Well, was it hard to get him to commit, Jimmy, to, it'd been many years. I've got to hear this story.
I had been around it for many years, and I've seen it being made, and I've helped make some.
Right.
But when I went to my dad, I said, "Dad, I'm building a still." He said, "You're going to go to jail."
Is that what you said, Charles? That's from experience, right?
That's right.
Yeah, that was experience talking.
But anyways, I got it finished, and I called him. I said, "Dad, you need to come over and show me how to run this damn thing."
So, Charles, you didn't quit.
Yeah.
You said you quit, but you went over and showed him how, right?
Well,
I helped him make
I tell you, yeah. That was in your blood, wasn't it? Go ahead, Jimmy.
So anyways, I used to be a carpenter, and I got paralyzed for a little while, and the only other thing I knew how to do was make moonshine. Right. So I decided I didn't want to go to prison. I wanted to make it legally, because I had my own little scare where there was a couple of policemen in my driveway, and it scared me really bad.
Yes. You didn't get to go to Marion, Illinois, did you?
No, I did not.
You didn't join the family reunion, huh?
No, and I did not want to do that part of it. So I decided I'd go legal, because if you're making moonshine and selling moonshine, you're going to get caught.
Yeah, you are.
There's no way around it. Right. There's going to be a time you're going to get caught. And I had made it for a while and sold it. But when those guys come down my driveway, oh, buddy.
Did he come back to you what your dad told you? You're going to go to jail?
Absolutely.
You heard them words again.
Absolutely.
You're going to jail.
Yep. I thought, oh, man, I'm going tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I decided to go legal. So I called Dad and talked to him about it, and he said, it ain't going to be easy. I said, no, but I'm going to do it. So anyways, we started the process, and it's no easy process. I mean, the paperwork was just crazy. They asked questions that I didn't even know. And then they do a background check. As soon as all that was done, it takes a year to get the license after they submit all the paperwork. And then for some reason, you have to have the building set up before you get the license.
Not knowing you're going to get the license.
Not knowing if you're going to get it or not.
Well, that's government work for you. They're ass backers, Ricky. You know that.
I know that, yeah.
And then when you're going through the paperwork, one section will ask you one thing, and then the next section will ask you something totally different from that. So it's contradicts itself all the time. I had a lot of problems with that, but we finally worked through it, and me and Dad got the building, and my mother, she helped a bunch, and my girlfriend did. But we got it all set up, and got it set up just in time to where I got my license in the mail.
Wow.
And me and Dad started making moonshine immediately.
Did you put a pot still in to start with, or a column still? What did you make?
Well, I made a 100-gallon copper still. It's a round still.
Right. Pot still, yeah.
Yep. And it's run with 100 amps electricity, so it's got 4 heating elements, and it's like a Superman hot water tank.
Gotcha.
And that's what we started cooking with, and that's what we're still using. Since then, we've added a column to it, and I think the column's helped out a bunch.
Yeah. What's that picture right there?
That is the still right there.
Wow, there's your column.
Mm-hmm. And the agitator on it. You know, when you're making moonshine out in the woods, there's a lot of things that you can't do. An agitator is one of them.
Right.
What the agitator does is it keeps your fluid moving inside of your still, so your temperature is the same at the bottom of the still or at the top of the still.
Gotcha. Don't have to worry about it burning bad, then.
Yeah, and it keeps it from scorching.
Yeah.
And there's 2 condensers on that. Those are shotgun condensers. And you have cold water running in the bottom of them, pushing the hot water out the top. And they work very well. Our moonshine comes out really, really cold. In fact, when we run it out, the bottles will sweat because it's like 100 degrees back there, and the moonshine's coming out at 70.
Wow. You ain't having, Charles, he ain't got to dip it with 5-gallon buckets like you did. He's lazy, ain't he?
That's right.
Wow. So that's how you start. Did you expect it to blow up like it has?
No, I didn't. I figured it'd be something for me and Mom and Dad to do and make moonshine and make a little bit of money.
Yeah.
And it's went way past that.
Wow.
And we've had people in there from other countries. We've people from all over the United States, and you know you're doing something good because when they come back, they come back to get more.
Repeat.
Hand me out the bottle of that clear stuff right there in front of you, Ricky, right there.
There you go.
This right here, I'll put that camera in here, folks. Put it right up in there. This right here is some of y'all what I would call white lightning. This is called, it's clear. That's what all whiskey looks like, no matter what brand you've got. I don't care, Jack Daniels, it all comes out clear. It gets its color from the aging process. Well, hand me that other one right there, Bill. Thank you, sir.
Got it.
And it turns this color when you put it in a wooden barrel and age it. Now, this whiskey in my hand I'm shaking right here has been aged in a wooden barrel. Tell me how long?
4.5 years.
4.5 years. This right here comes out, and they temper it. I don't know what word y'all use. What do y'all use when you proof it? We call it temper it.
We just call it proofing it.
Proofing it. Well, it's tempered. There's a process to get the flavor down to where you can drink it. But this right here is what good moonshine looks like. It's clear. It's a magnifier. You can honestly probably take this bottle and start a fire with the sunlight going through that. That's so clear. Tell me, Charles, where I'm wrong.
That's right.
That's how you tell good liquor. When he opened that bottle up and I looked how clear that was, I knew that was going to be some good stuff right there. And it is. And that right there, folks, is what you get when you get a man that's 80 years old, over 80 years old. I'm going to tell you age.
83.
83, okay.
83.
And his son sitting over here, they get together and they can make a product like this right here. This man went to the pen for it. This guy right here went to the pen for it. And this is what it's all about, folks. Hey, you don't have to be an alcoholic. You don't have to be a drunk or a wino to enjoy you a shot of your heritage. This is what built America, folks. This right here was what built America. George Washington was one of the biggest distilleries in the world, was our first president, George Washington.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
And, folks, you can be a teetotaler. My mother had Native American, and she was a teetotaler. No drinking around my house. But there was always medicine. And I noticed the medicine was always clear.
Yeah.
Folks, we got to take a commercial break, and we get back. We're going to talk about the distillery. We got some more photos, some more talking today. I hope y'all enjoying it like I am. When you've got history being made right here, Because and Mr. Knight over here has got some other connections. You've heard of Nightingale? Yeah, you've heard of them. Yeah. Gun manufacturer. Hey, he's got a connection to that. Don't go nowhere. We're going to take a commercial break. Get back. We're going to finish up his great story, Golden Pond Distillery. We'll be right back.
Chadcox, PLLC provides representation in the areas of criminal law, family law, personal injury, wills and probate law. Chadcox serves Paris and the surrounding area. He does not believe in a one-size-fits-all approach to representing his clients. He reviews every detail of your case to ensure that you receive an assessment that is specific to the unique circumstances in your case. Chadcox is located at 104 North Brewer Street, Paris, Tennessee. Contact us at 731-642-4446.
The Downtown Event Center is available for parties, meetings, or family get-togethers. The center comes with spacious seating and an area that will help make serving food easier. If you are having a birthday party, this is definitely the place for you. The Downtown Event Center is located at 107 South Brewer Street. Contact Jessica at 731-642-4992 to make your reservation.
Is your tank on empty? For best gas prices in town, fill up at 54 Fuel Mart, 1213A Westwood Street. And don't forget your other tank. Grab hot fried chicken, wings, pizza, and on Tuesdays and Fridays, the best fried fish around. Got a sweet tooth? We've got freeze-dried candies, candy bars, and more. Rainy day? Stay dry and use our drive-up window. Farmers, we've got your dyed diesel plus parking for big rigs. Open 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day. If you're feeling lucky, play the lottery or grab a scratch-off while you're here. 54 Fuel Mart at the Westwood Y. More than just fuel.
Are you still undecided about your high-speed internet provider? Hey, it's Mike from the Mike Weatherford Show. Let me help you off the fence. TEC high-speed internet is what we use here at the studio, and let me tell you, it's flawless. From home to business, TEC got you covered. With upload speeds that match download speed, TEC leads the pack. Does your family play online games? How about security cameras and live streamers in your home? TEC, with their upload speed matching their download speed, it's as fast as clicking a button. When it comes to high-speed fiber optic internet, TEC is unmatched with quality and service all across the Mid-South. So do like I did. Go get you some.
Hey everyone, this is Jeremy Buckaloo reminding you to tune in to Sportscast with Jeremy Buckaloo live every Sunday night at 7:30 here from the Brewer Street Mafia Studios.
All right, folks, guess what's coming up next week right here live on the Mike Weatherford Show? Mental health and homelessness. Do you think there's a connection? Hey, I've got Sheriff Josh Fry and Judge Chad Cox coming in, and we're going to be talking and finding out, are we missing something? Are we messing up? Is the system helping this, or is it hurting this? Hey, mental health and homelessness go hand in hand. I'm going to find out from the two people that knows what's going on. Judge Cox and Sheriff Fry is going to be live right here in the show. We're going to have a discussion the Mike Weatherford way about mental health and homelessness. You don't want to miss this show. It's going to be a great show. We're going to find out what the sheriff does about it and what the judge can do about it. Hey, is it a nationwide problem? Is it what is it? What's causing all this homelessness and mental health issues we're seeing on the streets? We're going to find out. We're going to get down to it. That's coming up next Tuesday, December 9th, 7 p.m., right here on the Mike Weatherford Show. Hey, don't forget over at Sportscast with Jeremy Bucklow, what's ahead for Edmond basketball. Gordon Hyatt and Adam Jenkins going to be live. That's right, Henry, boys basketball coach and assistant coach of the girls basketball. It's going to be great. Coming up right here next Sunday, 7:30 p.m., Sportscast with Jeremy Bucklow. You don't want to miss it. Hey, don't forget over to Tennessee Informer, That's Not What Happened. Buford Pusser, Facts versus Fiction. Gary Walsrich is coming on here. They're going to find out. Yeah, he's going to rebuke the last guest they had. I think they had that Mike Elms. Is that who it was, Kevin? Tell me. Yeah, Mike Elam. He was on here on their show one time. He's kind of says Buford Pusser was not true. It was all a lie. It was made up. It was a lie. This guy says that Mike Elam is a lie. He's just, yeah, it's going to be the other story. So it's going to be a great show. And you tune in. Coming up right there on the Tennessee Informer, Monday, December 8th at 8:30 p.m. Don't miss it. Hey, don't forget, coming up, Cars and Coffee. Lake City Motors has got it coming up this Saturday, December 6th at 9 a.m. All new toy donations accepted. Any donation accepted. New toys and stuff. Come out there Saturday at the Lake City Motors. They're helping the shed get ready for Christmas, so you want to be a part of that. They put a big pickup truck out there, and they're going to give you donuts. They're going to give you coffee. They're going to be a lot of people standing around talking. You know what? You're going to be helping the shed, and the shed helps these children have a great Christmas. You don't want to miss it. It's coming up this weekend, December 6th. It starts at 9 a.m. Lake City Motors, Cars and Coffee. Hey, don't forget the Peddler Advantage. Hey, if you get your free copy of the Peddler Advantage, you'll find a list of all the great shows going on at Brewer Street Mafia and Kills Media. You've got the Mike Weatherford Show, the Tennessee Informer, Sportscast with Jeremy Bucklow. All of it's listed in the Peddler Advantage. And you know what else? If you got something you want to sell, give away, 20-word classified to run for 4 weeks for only $10. That's right, folks. 30,000 newspapers are scattered around 9 counties, and you can be a big part of it. Just pick up your free copy, find out what's coming up at the Mike Weatherford Show. Hey, you might find something you want to buy or sell. Don't forget, we're simulcasting live, Facebook, YouTube, all the streams. We're everywhere. You look, you find us. We're everywhere. Go to myparishtv.com and find out more about all the great shows going on. And while you're at it, find me, share me, follow me, and tell your friends about me. I'm going to tell you something right here. If you want to get you a free month's worth of free high-speed fiber optic internet, I'm going to tell you how to get a free month of it. If you already got TEC, I don't have to say you. I don't have to tell you. You know how great it is. It's the fastest internet around. If you get your family or if you get your friends, you get them to sign up, you get a free month. Hey, you can honestly get 2 years free. If you can slowly get your family, slowly get your friends, hey, it goes on forever. You get your internet free because you've told your family and your friends about how great TEC's fast fiber internet is. Hey, go get you some. We did. All right, folks, we've been sitting there talking, having a great time, and I think I said night in hell. I probably said they make guns. They don't. They make game calls. And Mr. Charles Knight, his brother, is the Knight in Hell Call. Is that correct, Mr.
Yes,
Charles?
Harold Knight's my brother.
Harold Knight's his brother. See there? That they his brother made calls that they probably learned as kids growing up out in the woods. That where
Yes.
That's where all that come from. And then you got Charles over here making liquor, and his brother making calls. I don't think you go to jail making game calls. Do you? But, maybe you should have been the game caller. Let him make the liquor. You think that might have happened? I don't know. Jimmy wouldn't be where he is now, though.
That's right.
But you started your store about 2 years ago, correct? Your distillery down there.
About 2.5 years ago.
Right. And you said you expected it to be something just to kind of piddle around with, but it's just growed out of proportion quicker than you ever thought it would.
Yeah, it kind of ended my fishing and hunting.
I understand. That's what's bad about it. But you're enjoying it.
I love doing it.
And is your father there with you all the time, helping you run?
My dad so far has made every run with me.
Wow.
He cut my fishing hunt down.
But the neat thing is, how many people do you know get to spend their life with their family?
You're right.
You just let that microphone follow you. You're just wherever you go, take it with you. It don't matter.
Right. Yeah. But I get to work with my dad and my mom every day.
It's so cool, man.
And I love it.
Yeah.
Well, you got the best of all three worlds.
It is.
Yeah.
Is this the recipe? Would you pour me a little shot of that right? Just a small tidbit.
Yes.
Because this right here, tell me what you're pouring me. When you get it poured, you tell me the whole story about it. It's even got a cork bottle.
Here we go. Boom.
That's plenty right there.
Boom.
All right, tell me what I'm drinking right here. Now, when you get that bottle, and it's even got a cork, man. That's cool. I like that.
All right, what you're drinking there? We've made this with white corn, sugar, and yeast, and that's the only thing we used in it.
That's corn liquor.
And we have double distilled it.
That's double distilled. That's gonna be smooth.
When you double distill it, you make sure you get all of the bad stuff out of it, and it shouldn't burn you any further than from here to here.
It stops right there.
Yeah.
Whew, God, I took a big sip of that. That's good stuff.
Yeah. And when you double distill it like that, you can use it in anything. Anything you use vodka in, you can use moonshine in.
Right.
Like Bloody Marys.
Yes.
Most people don't realize if you're a Bloody Mary drinker, if you've ever had it with moonshine, you won't use anything else.
Really?
The corn liquor goes so well with
that's
moonshine.
got a good taste right there. It does, man. It's gone.
Yeah.
It's. I taste the corn on the backside. Am I supposed to, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's got to taste that good corn on the backside. No rye in it. I felt no pepper. It's like you said, it's just corn.
Good, clean taste with no aftertaste.
It ain't got a bit. Once it's gone, it's gone. But I can tell you, what's that proof of that right there?
That's 100.
100 proof. That's a little. That's still got a lot of kick to it right there.
Stout.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll make you get up on the roof and crow like a rooster.
Yeah, you're right. Preferably 80 proof, 90 proof is good drinking, but 100 proof is right in the spot. It's right there where you want it to be. Because that right there, you can mix with anything. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, this was so smooth that we decided to just go ahead and run it at 100.
Wow.
Because there's a lot of liquors that I've had that was 80 proof or such. And they're more enjoyable to drink, but when it's that smooth, you can sell it at 100.
Oh, you can take it right there. That first that second didn't hurt me bad. That first one hit me.
Yeah.
I mean, it got me on my mouth and all. But that's what it's supposed to do.
That's right.
You want that kick.
It's alcohol.
Yeah, it's pure grain.
Yeah, and our bourbon, we don't cut it at all. Whatever it is when it comes out of the barrel, that's what we sell it at.
Really?
Yeah, so if you're a old-fashioned drinker, you like old-fashions, it makes a really good old-fashioned. And with old-fashioned being 112 proof, by the time you put everything in there, it breaks down to about 95 to 100 proof.
So y'all, whatever comes out is what y'all run that as. You didn't temper it or you didn't proof that?
No, sir.
Wow.
Right out of the barrel straight.
112 proof.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you kind of know what your proof going to be when you start by experience?
Uh-oh.
Or not? Is it just it's never I mean, it don't fluctuate a lot. You know what's going to run, don't you? You know it's going to be 100, 120 proof. You know that.
Well, we've had some that we thought was pretty good and it didn't run very well.
Yeah.
But generally it's all about the same. My still generally runs about the first that comes off is about 125 to 130. And then, as you run it, it drops down lower.
Do y'all mix your heads with your tails and all that together, or how do y'all do that down there? You pour it in a big tank and mix it up. Tell me how that works.
Yeah, that's what we call cutting it. So we'll take 130, and then we'll take a bottle of 90. We don't keep anything under 90. We'll rerun all that.
Right.
So we use the 90 to cut the other one down till we get to 100. And if we can't cut it enough, then we will add a little bit of water to it.
Right.
To cut it down.
Yeah, you have to get it cut down with water.
Yeah.
But do y'all take your heads and your tails? You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Is that all mixed in, or how do y'all do y'all's part?
Well, what we do is our first run liquor. We
It's hard to get used to that microphone.
I know it is.
You're fine, brother. You're doing good.
We'll put that all in a barrel.
Right.
And then our sour mash runs, we'll put all that in a barrel. So we get 3 sour mash runs in a first run.
Right.
And we blend all that together.
Okay.
Because if you drink a lot of moonshine, you'll know that the sour mash run is always better.
Yeah.
And by the time you get to the third sour mash run, that's the liquor you want to keep for yourself.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, so but we blend all that together to make sure we keep a consistent flavor and taste.
Wow. You're still, how big a still do you have?
It's 100 gallons.
100 gallons. How much does it run off when you make a run? What can you run off of that one?
It varies from about 18 to 20.
Yeah.
About 18 to 20 gallons every run.
So, folks, you start out with 120 gallons of mash, let's say, and you only get 18 gallons of liquor out of it.
Yes.
See, that's work right there. It ain't like, a lot of people do understand. Some of them may not understand the process of how it's made. That's why I'm talking to you. Let them understand. Yeah, you can have all this mash out there, but that ain't all liquor.
No. And if you're making bourbon, you get less of a yield than that, too, because when you make bourbon, you don't use sugar.
Right.
So, for instance,
how do you do with sugar? What do you use? Just the corn to get your sweetness? What do you get it? How do you get it to ferment?
Well, I would use corn, red wheat, malted barley, and rye.
Right.
And then you use an enzyme that breaks all that down, and then you cook it to break it down.
Right.
And then you add your yeast to that. And if I was making moonshine, I'd probably get 5 gallons per barrel. But if you're making bourbon, you're probably only getting about 3 gallons per barrel.
Wow.
Because there's no sugar.
So it's a lot of work, a lot of expense.
Yes.
For a small amount of liquor, really.
Yes.
Wow. Then you double distill it.
Yeah, and that costs us a lot of money, but
yeah, it makes a good product.
Yeah, because if you're going to have somebody come back, they're going to come back because they like it.
Yeah, there's no sense in doing it half-assed. I mean, be honest, guys. There's no sense in doing it half.
No.
You've got a good product. I've heard that in the past.
Yes.
You know what, Ricky? We got a giveaways that we're going to do here. Y'all folks are watching us. Tell them what we got right here, Ricky.
Oh, we got 4 Murray State tickets for this weekend. It's a day game. Somebody wants them.
Yeah. It's a day game.
It's a day game.
Murray State University, right here they are. 4 tickets.
They're good seats.
Good seat tickets. If you want to go to Murray State this weekend and watch a game, hey, it's right between the holidays. You want to get away from all that Thanksgiving, all that carrying on. Here's a better way to go over to Murray State, watch a ball game. Put the number up, Kevin, and I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to make Dana have to work for it. The 4th caller gets 4 tickets. That way we get it out of the way. The 4th caller gets 4 tickets. Right there's a phone number, and they'll let me know in my ear when you get it. Go ahead now. There you go. Murray State Racers versus who they face, who they playing.
Bell time. Out of Louisville this weekend.
Louisville. It'll be a good game, folks. Coming up, you need to go see that. It starts at 2 p.m., so don't forget. Go get you when your 4 tickets go. Go ahead. So when you started that distillery, was you just going to make moonshine? Where did the bourbon and what all other and you make your flavored drinks also?
Yeah, well, you can make money just selling moonshine, but when you want to get into making a little bit better money, you need to get into whiskeys and bourbons, gin, vodka. You have to do the basics.
You make gin and vodka?
We will. We don't right now.
Okay. What is that one that used to kill people? Asinine?
Oh, absinthe.
Yeah, absinthe.
Yes.
You ain't gonna make that, are you?
No, I don't want nothing to do with that.
No, I mean, have you ever tried it? Anybody here ever tried
I have.
it? It's awful.
It's not for me.
It's good stuff. I didn't like it.
No, I like gin.
Somebody said the black tea moonshine is good.
The black tea is awesome.
Really? What the hell? Explain that. I'm a tea drinker now.
Well, I knew since we're in the South, I was
sweet tea. Yeah,
sweet tea. Well, I get it.
So I ordered some different flavors and tried them, and when I got to this black tea lemonade, it was so good. I thought, this is it. So I got a bunch of people together. I made some up, had them at the bar, and had them all taste it. And they all said, hell yeah, this is what we want right here. So that's how that got started. And usually I'm not a big tea drinker with alcohol, but the black tea blends with alcohol so well.
Really?
I don't know why it does, but it does.
It's got a unique profile then.
Yeah. I like Louisiana tea.
Right.
And when I make tea, I make Louisiana tea, and I'll put half of that with half of the black tea lemonade, and that's my drink.
Really?
I love it.
Well, I got to come down there and try that. So somebody, I'm just reading what I said, somebody from Louisiana said they were here for the Moonshine Festival and met Jimmy and Charles.
Yep.
And said, y'all's the best people around. Said Muscadine is her favorite moonshine.
We were just talking about that the other day.
Yeah.
Muscadine is good.
Yeah. My daddy used to make Muscadine wine.
Yeah.
And back in the day, and it was always pretty decent to drink. You know, I don't think it'd get you drunk, would it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But it,
Oh, yeah.
but I know that we got in trouble. Daddy's dead, bless his heart. We was getting in that Muscadine wine and putting water back in it. And Daddy said, there's something going on with this wine. He looked at me, and I just looking at TV. And we get a little out, and we put a little water in. You know, I didn't want Dad to know it was, and we runt that damn wine. I'm telling you, but we got in trouble over it. You understand? I didn't want him to know.
Oh, yeah.
And it was dropping. We just put a little water back in it, take a little line out, take a little water. But we got in trouble with that, and I learned not to do that no more. But tell me where Golden Pond Distillery is located.
Well, if anybody knows where the Barkley Lake Bridge is at,
Yes.
on 68, we're right there, right by the Barkley Lake Bridge. We're only probably 6 or 7 minutes from the original Golden Pond town.
Right there is the bridge.
Yep. That's the old bridge.
Yeah, that's right. Well, yeah, the old bridge. Yeah, they got new bridge now.
Well,
Now, what is that?
That is the old town of Golden Pond, and it is gone. They tore it all out.
And underwater or what?
No, it's not underwater. It's just
They
just
gutted it.
gutted it.
They gutted the town, yeah.
Yeah,
170,000 acres they took.
Wow.
yeah.
To make LBL over there? Yeah, there's a lot of lammies over there that got the land took. Wow.
Oh, yeah. And there's still people mad about it.
Oh, yeah, well, sure they are.
I'm one of them.
Did you ever make any moonshine on that property?
Where?
On Golden Pond?
Over in the LBL area?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's where I made most of mine.
Right in that area? Wow. Well, you did make some over there not too long ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was legal.
Yeah. What we got right there is your Golden Pond Distillery.
Yeah,
That's
the
your
only-
contact information. And you got some more of them pictures, Kevin, that we can pop up. I want to bring up some of these pictures. Y'all folks look at this. Hey, if you're not called in, I'll tell you what I'll do. We've had some callers back there to make this thing go quick because Dana's busy, said she can't answer the phone every time. The next caller, I'll give you these tickets. Just call in right quick, and I'll give you these tickets because Dana's got a lot going on back there. She said, you're killing me, so that means I'm in trouble. But anyway.
I'm in trouble with you there.
Oh, yeah. Tell me about that.
That still right there, it's a pretty common still for this area. And I knew if we was going to make whiskey in between the rivers, we needed a coffin style still. So
Right.
I took the time to build that one.
You built that one?
I've built every still I got.
Wow. You're a coppersmith, too.
Well, I don't know about that.
That's a great. That's a work of art right there.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, and anyways, me and Dad tested it the day before we went over there to make whiskey.
Oh, hell. Man, that's
So,
cutting it close,
That's
ain't it?
cutting it close. I mean, we tested it, and then you notice that there's an aluminum wrap around the bottom.
Yeah.
I knew that it was going to take a while for the still to heat up, so I made that aluminum wrap so I could put it around there to keep the wind from blowing the flames out.
Right.
And it took about 3 hours for that to heat up. I didn't have a good enough heat source to
Right.
make it faster.
What temperature you try to run that liquor at?
Well, I try not to do anything over 205. That's the first still I ever built right there.
Wow.
And but I try not to run over 205
Right.
because if you get over 205, you're just putting more water up there than
Yeah, the liquor.
than
yeah.
liquor.
Yeah. 175 is pretty good temperature, ain't it? Is that a little cool?
That's a little too cool to get it
Yeah.
to run. And if you're running a bubble plate, you got to push it up a little hotter to push it through that bubble plate.
Right. So that there's the first still you ever built. Okay.
That's it. Yeah.
Wow. So coffin stills, ones I ever seen was all pot stills. I don't know. Maybe it's just the area I was in with round pot stills.
Yeah.
I don't. But I guess that I have seen them.
Yeah.
I have seen them. Wonder who come up with that idea of a what's that right there?
That's a steel made out of a barrel. See that top up there?
Yeah.
That's where your lead pipe went.
Wow.
That's probably made back in the 20s, it looked like to me.
Wow, so they run it out of an old metal barrel.
Yeah, see the top up there, that's where the lead pipe went.
Wow. So that was just a steel.
Yeah.
Could you make it out of metal like that?
A lot of people did.
As long as you run it through a lead pipe made out of copper and a condenser made out of copper.
Right.
It
didn't matter if the pot was metal or not.
No. Popcorn Sutton used to make it out of metal like that.
Really?
Yeah.
I figured it might give you a little whang or something, but I guess that copper takes it back or something. I don't know.
That copper makes it better.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, everything. Copper and cast iron. Now, who's this gentleman right here?
That is Boyce Birdsong, and he is 96 years old. And he's made a lot of whiskey. I mean, a lot. And he's been very lucky because he's never gotten caught. Ever.
Wow.
And he's one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet.
He was well-known liquor maker, but they could not catch him.
Yes.
Wow. Yeah. Wonder why. Just lucky?
Fast or lucky.
Well, he could outrun Charles. That's why. Yeah. Charles said, yeah. Yeah. And that is so cool right there, man. That man right there, who we got here?
That is me and Donnie Holland, and he grew up in LBL, and he has been a tremendous help with us with working with the recreation area to get the Moonshine Festival going.
Right. Yeah, that was tough to get it into LBL.
Yes, and Elaine right there.
Yeah, Elaine Jackson.
Yep.
We love her.
Oh, that's it. It's our bud.
If it wasn't for her, we'd have never got it going.
She's done a lot for LBL. I'm gonna tell you.
You better believe
you darn right. I know they. I hope they know what they've got with her over. They better know. I'm gonna tell you, she's done a lot for LBL.
They know.
She's
as
a good
far
person.
as I'm concerned, she's the best thing to ever happen to LBL.
That's what I'm saying. You're exactly right. I agree with you.
They've turned it around.
That Friends of LBL, they do a lot. They had y'all over there. They have the Buffalo. They have car shows. Yeah. They've turned LBL into what it should be because it's our LBL. It belongs to all of us. It ain't just. It don't belong to government. It's ours.
That's right.
It's ours, and she's took a lead on that, and she's really done some fun things. The hummingbird dinner, all they've done. That was a funny thing. They called me and invited me to come to the hummingbird dinner. I said, well, hummingbird. Well, hell, I ain't never eaten a hummingbird. How in the hell you eat a? They ain't digging it. She said, what? I said, well, how in the hell you eat a hummingbird? Mike, you don't. Elaine said, you don't eat the hummingbird. I said, well, what the hell you going to eat? Well, they brought out some chicken.
Yeah.
And I'm down wing. I said, I ain't never seen a hummingbird that big. But when you tell me hummingbird dinner, what the hell you think you're going to eat?
You know, you're dealing with Mike, too.
Well, if I said, come on to the house, we're going to eat fish, what would that mean?
Fish.
Right? If I said, come on out, we're going to cook some barbecue, what would that mean? Pork. When you say hummingbird, what the hell you think old Mike's going to think? I said, I ain't never eaten no hummingbird.
Lord have mercy. I knew we'd go down that rabbit hole right now.
There you go. There you are, Charles. Tell me about what you got in your hand right there.
That's some of the age whiskey, my picture on it.
Wow.
Oh.
Man. Okay, well, you're what I call floating it. You're checking the content of the alcohol right there in that bottle.
Yeah, and when it read 160, I couldn't believe it.
160? Is that LBL?
Yes, and I was really shocked that it was 160.
How'd you, hold on a minute now. Stay right there. How in the hell did you get 160 out of that? That's hot.
It was good mash.
Had to be.
Very good mash.
It was back home.
Yeah, you're right, Ricky. It was back home.
That mash was back home being made on a solid ground.
Right.
Huh?
That's exactly what it was.
That's
you hear rumors, but 160 out of that little old still, that's damn good.
Well, you're dang right.
That's not usual.
It said, I'm home again. I can be what I want.
It showed out, didn't it?
It showed out.
We packed that in there. It was before daylight. It was dark. We had to pack the steel in there and everything.
About like the old times, right?
Yeah. Was you looking over your shoulder for that gun, Charles?
Well, the funny thing is we both kind of stopped, and Dad said, this just feels illegal. Yes, it does.
Well, hell yeah, the man done went to jail for something just like it, ain't he?
Yeah.
That's right.
Only thing they needed was a 55 Ford backed up with the trunk open. You'd have felt right at home with it.
That's right.
With a gallon jug.
That's right. Now you're filtering it through a cloth right there.
Well, we wasn't filtering it. We was just trying to keep the gnats out of it.
Oh, okay. Well, hell, the gnat's got to have her drink, too.
We had to catch it in quart jars because a gallon jug wouldn't go under it.
Right.
See, we had to catch it in that gallon
Oh,
jug.
then you'd pour it in the other one. Okay, I
Right.
see now. You didn't have a coon pecker in there, did you?
No.
No.
You're supposed to have one. What's this all about?
Well, that's a picture when the TVA was throwing us all out of LBL, and a lot of the people that were there, they was highly upset about it, and they didn't want them to do it. But right there is Mr. Litchfield, Wallace Litchfield, and he was one of the big protesters there to stop.
He was out there 5 days out of a week walking with a sign.
Wow. So we've been protesting this country ever since there's been a country, folks.
Oh, yeah.
That's what it takes. But it didn't work. They had their mind made up to take LBL. You know, it did displace a lot of families. But it's now with Elaine back out there again, it feels like it might be coming back the right way now.
It's back.
You know what I'd like to see them do? I'd like to see them select enough timber to keep them roads up in there.
Yeah.
Well, they're looking at that. They're fortunate to look. They've got plenty of timber to be looking at that.
Right there. Back up again, Kevin, on that picture. Go back to the one with the protest. There's a protest, and there he was back in the. That was the 50s, wasn't it?
That's in the 60s.
1960s. Now show the picture. Next one will be him today with the red hat on.
Yep.
Yes.
Zoom that in. There he is today.
He's 92 there.
92 years old.
His brother there is 88.
So 88. You know what that tells me? Age to like this good whiskey.
Oh, yeah. That's a secret to it.
That's a secret to every bit of this.
Wow, look at that, man.
That's the age.
Did he make liquor too?
Oh, God, yes. Yeah.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure he's been through.
How much history with liquor was over there that day? There's one guy, 92, been making it, never got caught. You had Charles
96.
over. 96. Then you had Charles there. And then you had this gentleman.
That was a 500 years worth of experience of making
Ain't no
liquor.
telling.
And then there was a Pinnager there that made whiskey.
From Lyon County,
Yeah.
So there was 500 years worth of experience.
Wow.
Oh, man. It was.
Wonder how many gallons of liquor had been made all together out of all of y'all combined over there.
Oh, man.
You know where you saw those barrels there where I used to make
Yeah,
whiskey?
yeah.
I don't know how many. The barrel rings is there from old barrels where somebody made there way back before I got there.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that was a good
There's
place.
a tree growing up, one of them that big, right up through the.
Middle of that barrel. It had to be that water. You said it had good artesian well water over there.
That's good water.
That or lime water. If you got water running through lime, that makes good liquor right there.
Right.
It does. And I imagine that other did too. So we went from going out in the woods, toting in 100-pound sacks of corn, 100 pounds of sugar, all them glass bottles and not breaking them, taking all that stuff. I mean, you talking about work, folks? It ain't. It's not glamorous. It is when you get done, you got a bottle of it in your hand. Yeah, you think, oh man, I made moonshine. Do you really know the work that goes involved in that? Up to now, and it's still a lot of damn work.
It's still a lot of work.
You don't have to tote it in. You ain't got to run from the law, but it's
No.
still a lot.
It is.
It's like nurturing a baby when you're making that run, ain't it?
Yeah, and he's talking about the sour mash.
Yeah.
By the time we get to the third sour mash run, those barrels are so hard to stir up. I mean, it'll whoop you, won't it?
Well, you got 100 pounds of corn in it then.
Yeah, you got a lot of corn in there.
And
Yeah, it's just like
all
concrete.
settled. Yes, and you got to get that all stirred up to be able to reset it. So
Man.
there's nothing easy about
How
it.
How often do you run a run down there?
In the summertime, we run about every day or every other day.
Yeah.
Wow, you're making that much liquor?
Oh, yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
You're running that's a lot every day.
Distillery.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but you think you got, you got to bottle it, and they're picking it up off the shelf. It's the bottle still warm.
Well, in a lot of cases, we have to go back there and start bottling because we sell out on products. So we have to head to the back and start bottling in a frenzy to get it done.
Yeah. Have you ever run into? Yeah, you got to have it ready. If you ever run into the problem to where You was running out of liquor, and you didn't have none in the back.
No, not yet, and I hope that never happens.
Man, that's got to be a scary thought, man.
Yeah.
If you're selling all that liquor and it takes you a while to, how do you ferment it in your distillery down there? You just same old way, let it sit there and distill, or you got a special way to speed it up?
No, we use a plastic 55-gallon drum that usually takes, well, with the distiller's yeast, it takes about 6 days, I think.
Yeah, for the beer to work off.
But with regular yeast, it takes about 7 to 8 days.
Right.
So, and we don't try to. We're not in a hurry to.
No.
To
you don't push liquor.
No. So.
You let it run slow.
Fine.
Yeah. No shortcuts. That's what I told him. I said, we start this, we're not taking no shortcuts.
Not with your picture on it anyway.
That's right.
He said on the picture he's glad to have it on, not in a wanted poster in the post office.
Right. Yeah.
But go ahead with your story. You start about 7 days, you said, and with distillery yeast.
Yes, and then as soon as the barrel matures, we'll unload it into the still, and then while the still's heating up, getting ready to run, we'll reset those barrels.
Get them ready to go again.
Get them ready to go again. I try to set the barrels up in sequence.
But you leave your old corn in the barrel
for the sour mash.
Yeah.
After the third time, the corn is pretty wore out, and
but you pour your liquid, but you do get a little corn burn and you still a little bit go. But you save all that away and just put in there and start over again.
Well, no corn period goes in the still.
Yes, what I'm saying. You might. Well, I'm talking about out in the woods. You might get a little bit in there.
Yes.
But you got, that's what a burn and get you in trouble. But you've got a barrel over there that still got your mash in it. You don't throw it away. You start it over.
Mm-hmm.
Is that getting a better flavor? What does that do?
Well, when you get to that third sour mash run, it does have a better flavor.
Yeah, I figured it would be. But then you got all that corn in there, like he said. How in the hell do you? You don't do it with a boat paddle, do you?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Best thing it is.
Yeah, I know that's what they used to use, a boat paddle. Yeah. But damn, you figured that modern times you'd have some kind of electric.
I bought one.
Okay.
And it's more of a pain in the butt than a boat paddle.
It is. And Charles ain't gonna let you do nothing but a boat paddle. You got some holes drilled in your boat paddle, and you just sitting there and steer it around, turn it upside down, turn it upside. That's how y'all did it. Didn't it?
We used a shovel.
Yeah. And your daddy used that shovel on you if you didn't do it right.
Yeah.
But wow, man. So y'all, when you get done, you pour it out, and you put it in your still. Now we're talking about you don't get y'all basically run it out, pump it out. I'm sure you get all.
Yeah, we got a little pump that pumps it right up into the still.
Right. And it filters out the big stuff, no hard stuff, just liquid.
Yes.
Then you take that, what's left, you just add more to it, yeast, sugar, and more corn, and leave what's in there and just do it again.
Yep.
And you do it, and that's your mash. You do it, then you run that off 7 more days, and you do it again.
Mm-hmm.
But then it's I've never done that. I've never heard of that. What does that do?
The corn is already soured and broke down, so you can extract more starches from it.
Right.
And starch, it turns into sugar.
Yeah.
So
your yeast eat your starches, and it poots alcohol. Basically, what happens?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
And wow.
And then after the third time doing that, then we just drain all the liquid off of it, and then send all the corn to the hog farm, and the hogs absolutely love it.
Well,
they stagger on
it.
Yeah, that Jack Daniels used to do that. Now we're raising hell up there because they quit doing that. I don't know what they're planning to do with that stuff.
I think they're sending it to the places that make fuel.
Yeah.
Ethanol.
I think they're buying it from them.
Well, they just crank up the ethanol place here.
But when you've been doing like you do y'all sell it to the hog farmer, or you just give it to them?
I just give it to them.
Yeah, you need rid of it.
Yeah, I'm just proud to get it out of there.
Yeah,
because it sits in there.
Wait till you get that bacon. It's got that mash on there.
Oh yeah, that might be pretty good. But Jack Daniels did that for all these hundreds of years. Now all of a sudden they stopped it. The PR is not really good for Jack Daniels right now.
No.
Plus their whiskey ain't I don't like their whiskey anyway.
I don't either.
It ain't good. I never did like it. If I was gonna buy a whiskey, I'd probably buy me some blended whiskey, maybe Canadian blended. That's a pretty good liquor. Yeah. But I never was a Jack Daniels man. Or was y'all? Did you?
No, I was partial.
It's okay, but it's just not my favorite.
I was partial to Jim Beam for a long time.
Jim Beam,
but it wasn't any good for me.
No, it ain't. You know, but it's medicine.
Yeah,
that's
right.
what we keep
Tonic.
from medicine. Yeah, tonic. Yeah, Ricky got tonic, and I got medicine.
Yeah. Well, we don't make it tonic. Keep everybody legal.
Now you tell me.
Tonic.
That's exactly right. You tell me the connection between Nightingale and you. Tell me a little back history about that. Harold, your brother.
Right. He started it in 1973, I think.
Right.
Him and David made a fortune off of coal.
Mm-hmm.
Really? Was he always into that? Y'all two growing up, his brothers?
Yeah. He always wanted to. He was always a hunter like me. He always liked to duck hunt, turkey hunt, deer hunt.
Did he ever make liquor?
No.
You wouldn't tell on him, would you?
You know what he told me?
What?
He said it ain't for drinking, it's for selling.
Yeah. He had a good point.
Well, that's true.
But the Nightingale cause is very popular call.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it was the number one call.
Yeah.
And they still in business to this day, correct?
Harold, it's come out, he's back with Nightingale now. He's got that back, I think. And
Really?
He's got a turkey call out now. He's going to have it patent. It's a tube call.
Really? You're a big turkey hunter.
I love turkey.
I done invited you, if you got a place in Tennessee, to turkey hunt now. You know, because I want them.
That's good. I love turkey hunting.
Well, come on. It'd be pretty cool to get out there and video it.
Yeah.
Kevin, do you know how to turkey hunt?
Swamp. He's looking for Bigfoot.
Yeah. Well, after y'all get done turkey hunting, y'all can look for Bigfoot. What do you think? Count him in. Hey, that'd be pretty cool though to get him and your dad, you and your dad out there, moonshiners, and we'll, won't cost you nothing to go to my. I don't let many people hunt my farm, but I will gladly let you come over and turkey hunt. You know, it'd be a privilege to it. I'll let you stay in the cabin if you need to. Hell, I even get my guys over and we'll feed y'all boys.
Oh Lord.
We cook. You ever seen some of the photos I put on Facebook? We're over at the cabin.
Yeah.
We don't eat too good. Just bacon, sausage, country ham, biscuits, and gravy and eggs.
The norm.
It'll get you by.
Good tonic.
Good tonic. Yeah, they do
Good
drink
tonic.
a tonic over.
Tonic.
It's clear tonic.
Clear tonic.
Clear tonic. Ain't nothing to it. But
well, I'm looking forward to turkey season now.
yeah, come on, man. I'll be glad to. I don't get to turkey hunt because you know what it's like. You've got this business. I've got a couple of businesses I run, and you know what it's like. Now he's cutting into your ranch.
That's right.
I can get a few days here and there to go deer hunting. I just can't. It's just tough on me to try to get out and do all the hunting. But I'm getting close to retirement age, and I figure when I retire, I'll make up for all that lost time, or lay around and drink clear tonic and get fat. I don't know. But guys, I've really appreciated it, man. I've enjoyed this. Have you?
I have absolutely enjoyed
I
it.
feel privileged to have y'all guys come on here.
I do.
You know what I mean? The man told the story of how he started making it. He's carried that same tradition on to you, Jimmy, and now you're doing it legal. Is this the same product, more than likely, Charles, that if I'd have known you in 1961, that's probably what I'd have bought from you, ain't it?
That's a little better than what I made.
He wasn't in a hurry trying to get out of the revenue.
Yeah.
We made scared whiskey.
Yeah, but it was good liquor.
Yeah.
You didn't make. I can tell. I can look in your eyes.
We did it right.
Yeah, I can tell by looking in your eyes. You're a very intelligent person. I judge people by their eyes. I look in your eyes. I can tell you that man right there is very intelligent, and you take pride in what you do.
Right.
And you tried to tell your boy he's gonna go to jail, and he almost did. So he said, "Daddy, let's get legal."
Yep.
And but that right there, folks, I'm gonna show you one more time. Golden Pond. Let me find the label of it. Golden Pond Distillery. Right here is the real deal. There's a lot of them out there that claims to be a real deal, but I brought the man in here that done it, went to the jail.
So you can have it.
So you can have this liquor. And he's passed it on to his son. His son, it's the same recipe.
Right.
It's the same recipe, but like he said, it's better. I'm sure it is. But, it's still liquor. And you pass that down to your son. And that does my heart well to see that, how y'all two get to work together. And you taught him something. He's carrying it on. And did your father teach you, Charles?
Yes.
Taught you how to do it? And
I used to listen to him, how he double run it and everything.
Yeah.
And run it slow. We always want to run it slow.
Yeah.
You can't run it fast, it'll get hot.
There ain't much you do hurry up is worth a shit.
No.
No matter what it is, you can't make good gravy if you hurry it up. And you sure can't make good liquor in a hurry.
No.
So you taking that old family tradition with pride. What I was getting at, Mr. Charles right there has got a lot of pride in him. I can see that. A very intelligent man. And he taught that to you. And you took that same determination, that self-pride, family pride, and turned it into Golden Pond Distillery and still keeping it going.
Yep. But he'll probably tell you I was hard-headed about it, though.
Was he, Charles?
Yeah.
well, most of us are. But you end up winning. You're doing it the way you told him.
I think we got a good product.
Well, hell yeah, you got a great product.
Yeah.
Great product, you do. And tell me business hours over. Look at that right there. Tell me the business hours, how to get there one more time. Tell me the address and all that about that place.
Well, it's 97 Canton Lane in Canton, Kentucky, and it's right by the Barkley Lake Bridge.
Right.
On 68. Mm-hmm.
Your hours?
9 to 5. During the summer, we're open every day but Sunday. Our winter, we drop off Mondays.
Right.
So
you got a lot. Tell me some of the spirits you have there. What all they can get?
We've got black tea lemonade, the pawpaw fruit. We've got salted caramel, butter pecan, butterscotch, blackberry.
You ain't said
eggnog.
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 I like a little eggnog. Now, I'm going to tell you, my eggnog, you just pour a little whiskey in your eggnog. That's not what y'all talking about.
With this eggnog, you will not believe it. There's not an ounce of cream in it, but it tastes like it's creamy.
Wow.
It's unreal. And most people, when they do the taste testing, they'll skip over that, and I'll tell them, you need to try that. And once they try it, they're like, oh, yeah.
You got to have one.
Got to have one of those.
Wow.
Because, you got people that's lactose
Look at the
intolerant.
pictures he's putting up there.
There you go.
That is great stuff, folks.
That's it.
Look at that.
That's a real deal.
Yeah, we got cinnamon.
You spent a lot of money.
Oh, God, yeah.
Got candy cane.
Yeah, we got candy cane.
Have you got the old, everybody used to want, that's what brung flavored liquor out there. Have you got apple pie?
No.
Thank God.
We don't do apple pie because everybody does it.
That's crazy, man.
We try to stick with stuff that's kind of off the wall.
Right.
How many flavors you got? 12?
I think we got 12 right now.
12 different flavors.
Wow. Back when you was growing up, they had one flavor, and it was white liquor.
That was it.
Might have a little sweat dripped in it, but it was good.
White lightning.
Well, that was what it was called. But you got special bottles that you're labeling with people on the front of it, right? You've got some of them out so far. There's a series coming. Tell me a little bit about that, Jim, before I let you go. I don't want to keep y'all too late.
That's our Living Legend series. And so many moonshiners got caught in LBL, and all they ever got for what they done was a felony, and people talked bad about them.
Yeah.
They never got an ounce of credit for the history they did and for what they did.
Yeah.
So I started putting them on bottles to give them the credit that they deserve.
That's cool. That is so cool.
People have taken to it, so well.
How many series have you got out so far?
I've got 5 out right now.
Wow.
And
folks, you need to, I'm fixing to go by. I'm coming down. I'm going to catch up on a series. You don't even have to be a liquor drinker to want to buy a bottle of Golden Pond series. It's like anything else, ball cards, or anything. It's a series of all the legends. Charles is on one. He's probably on. Who was on the first bottle?
My dad was the first bottle.
First bottle, right there.
Yeah.
And who so far has been on there?
Voice Bird Song.
Right. You sang that guy a while ago.
Yeah.
Voice Bird Song. Go ahead.
Glendale and Wallace Litchfield.
Eugene
Underhill.
There you go, folks.
And
you need to have one. You need to get that series because these people's in their 90s and they was legends.
Living legends.
Yes. But they were made LBL. Look, Golden Pond liquor, I've heard about it my entire life, and I'm sure you have too. It was known all over the country for liquor. I don't know if y'all knew that or not.
Yes.
Al Capone bought it. Go ahead.
I just recently had a guy come in from Wisconsin that had a little fruit jar that he found in his grandmother's attic after she died. And on that label, on that little thing, it said Golden Pond Moonshine.
There you go. It was known the world wide. And go over to Golden Pond. Hey, take a weekend. You got all the holidays coming up. You just got done with Thanksgiving. And, that was hectic as hell. You should have had you some of that before that.
Yes.
But anyway.
Go before Christmas.
Yes, go before Christmas. Go over, check the place out, and start getting you those series in order. And give them guys the credit they deserve. Yeah, I know there was illegal liquor. I know all of that. But your first president, George Washington, made liquor. That's what built this country, was drunk men sitting in a bar. That's a fact.
And you all got $1 in your pocket.
That's right. They were drunk people sitting in the bar, and they was talking. They made this experiment we call America, and it was made. There was no big distilleries back then. It was just right here. It was clear liquor that they sat around the bar and they drank it, and they made this great experiment called America, the best place on earth to live, and the best republic in the world, right here in America, and it was made drinking this stuff right here. So go over to LBL at the Golden Pond Distillery. Walk in, tell them Mike sent you over, and start getting you that whole big series like I'm going to do. I've got one of them, and I'm going to get my series up and just keep them, put them back, and tell your grandchildren about it, because Golden Pond, Kentucky is known worldwide. I'm going to say, stretch out and say worldwide, known for liquor, and it's back. The first run in LBL legally, I'm sure there might be some illegal, come out 160 proof.
Yes.
Wow. I don't know how that'd burn the damn paint off the barrel. You could burn. I bet your car'd burn that, Charles.
I bet it would.
You'd be a hot rod. Guys, have y'all enjoyed this as much as I have?
I have loved it. I never thought I'd be here. I watch your show all the time, and when I first come in, I had to get a real good look at everything.
It's just an old redneck studio, but it's fun.
That's right.
It's great.
Yeah.
When we talked at the thing, I told you to be excited.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
when we
great.
go to not the Hummingbird, it was
The Buffalo Throw.
Buffalo Throw.
Yeah,
That's correct.
Oh yeah, I put pictures on there with you, and I was telling y'all, and I told Dana, I said, I hope these guys are really serious about coming, because I'd like to get them guys on there. Because one time I talked to some people, they knew you, and he's got a good story to tell. I said, well, it's got to get them both. So it's hard to get the modern, but I want to hear the old. But I think we mixed it well, don't you?
Genuine.
Yeah, I think we mixed it up good.
I think we did too, but I would much rather hear his stories. And he's only told you one of them.
I want to hear about the boat. Well, we can't leave without you almost getting drowned. Tell it slow down like you're making liquor, and tell the whole. Don't leave out nothing.
Me and my cousin, we was making on Kentucky Lake in the winter, and we went out of this bay and went down about 1/8 of the mile in another bay. That's where we set our barrels up, and we packed them with leaves. It took us all day to pack the barrels of leaves, because we didn't want them to chill out. So we got them set up. The first run we got there, I looked out there. We got there right after daylight. It wasn't rough, wasn't no wind up. I looked out there and I told him, I said, that lake is getting rough. And he said, nah, we'll be all right. So we went ahead and finished cooking the whiskey off. We put about 15, 20 gallons in the boat, and it was rough. We got out there, and the wave, the wind was right out of the north.
Oh, yeah, it's hell out there.
And we had to go with the wave we was going south. And that thing, the front end would go under nearly, and the wind was blowing the water on us, and it was cold.
Yeah.
And we broke about half the whiskey. And we got into the bay where the car was. It was so much water and whiskey broke in it, it hit bottom.
Oh, Lord.
I had to jump out and water halfway up my knee and pull the boat in.
But you lost all that, and you lost half your liquor.
Yeah, I almost got drowned. And I told him, I said, don't look for me back. This is it. And I never did go back.
You didn't go back down that still?
No.
My father done some commercial fishing. I remember as a child, when that went out of the north, holy hell.
I commercial fished me and my dad for 10 years probably.
It's rough on down the north.
You ain't lying.
Did y'all use nets and hooks both for nets?
We trot line, snag line.
Yeah,
Back then we used snag line.
Right. Me and my dad trot line had a few nets, and I always needed a third hand. Because that water's doing this. I've got to hold on with one hand, and Daddy be a cussing, hitting me with the boat paddle. Let go and grab that. Daddy, I can't. He'd look back and have that boat paddle up. I always want a hand right here in the middle where I can hang on. I got my two hands because that's scary as hell out there.
Now, I'll tell you something else. People don't understand how bad fishing in the winter is.
Oh, yeah. We didn't do it in the winter.
I pulled up trot lines and they'd freeze. You'd have to curl them up to get them in a box.
Wow.
You know, to get cold.
Yeah.
And my dad would get some ashes and put it in an old coffee can, and he'd pour gas in there.
Warm your hands up.
That's how we warmed our hands up.
Wow.
It was rough.
Yeah, you grew up hard.
Yes, I did.
You know, we got a lot in common. We had good family. We did.
Yes.
Good God-fearing family.
Yes.
We was clean because Daddy said soap was cheap.
Yeah.
But we didn't have a hell of a lot.
No. I tell you what, if it wasn't for squirrels we eat, we'd went hungry a lot more.
Really? Now, we had plenty of food because I was born in the 60s, early 60s, so, you know, I missed all of that. But I didn't know we was poor, Charles, and you probably didn't either, Jimmy, because everybody around you was the same boat.
Everybody was the same
boat.
boat.
And now, you know, it's different. You know, you got your rich people you can see because I guess we get out more.
Yeah.
But I didn't know I was poor. Did you really?
No.
Because hell, everybody was the same way.
I eat my share of coons and rabbits.
That's right. We rabbit hunted all the time.
Yeah.
But we didn't have to rely on it. I wasn't as bad, Charles. I had to rely on squirrels and coons. We did eat a lot of it. But I can remember sitting there right now thinking about growing up over in West Paris, which was the bad side of town. We was all equal. You know, if we eat, the neighborhood eat. If we had anything left, Mom would say, carry it over to Miss Spalding or carry it over to so-and-so. And when you carried a pot back, it had something in it. When they brung a dish back, it wasn't empty. They brung some of their leftovers to us. That's just how the neighborhood was.
Yeah.
And
I can tell you one story about moonshiners. Somebody get caught and go to prison. Other people would help them people.
That's right. That's right.
Till they got out.
That's right.
Prison.
And this is nothing political. Don't take it political. I don't want to get y'all involved in that. But there was no such thing as food stamps.
No.
Hell, I mean, it wouldn't. I remember seeing that. Well, I'm sure they had them, but that little monopoly money everybody had, use it. But your neighbors fed you, and you fed, and took care. Your family did. It was just a different era. Is it better? Sure, it's better. I like to turn on my electricity. I like to go to the bathroom in the house instead of having to go out, walk across the yard to go to the bathroom. Yes, I like all that. But Charles, it made you who you are.
That's right. I used to walk over the hill from where I live. These people had some cattle. They milk them, you know.
Yeah.
I could get a gallon of milk for a dime.
Yeah.
Dime.
My daddy had a kinfolk that had milk cows, and we'd go over there and we got our. I didn't know what the hell that regular milk in the store was when the first time I ever seen it. It tasted awful. I said, "What the hell is that? That's milk. That ain't milk." We had to wipe the cream off Drake mine when I was a kid.
That's right.
And now I tried some other day, and I'm back the other way. I don't know how I drunk it. You know what I'm talking about? You ever drunk whole milk?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
But when you grow up,
that's all you had.
That's all you had, and that store-bought milk tasted awful. It didn't it?
It tastes like they watered it down.
I don't know what to tell it. It tastes like ass or something. And now that I've drunk it my entire life, I get me some old-fashioned, what I call whole milk, not what they call whole milk in the store. I'm talking about out the cow's tit.
Yeah.
And it just tastes awful. You know what I'm talking about?
I know it.
And you know, we all grew up like that. Did you drink cow milk like that too, growing up?
Oh yeah, I used to work on a dairy farm for a little
man,
while.
it was good about it, man. That was good times. You know,
I walked behind the cow once or twice.
Oh yeah. But you know, that was the good old days where we all grew up in, and it made us who we are.
Yeah, you're right.
It made you the vice president of Pepsi. It made you a master, and him a master distillery. You know, and it made me whatever the hell I am. It's a verdict still out on what I am. But you know, we grew up. Did we just remember the good times and not remember the bad times, or what? We all want to relive what we grew up in.
I'm glad I grew up that way.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I'm glad I grew
I am too.
I would not take anything the way I had to.
That's right. You remember family friends?
Oh, yeah.
I try to teach my children that's family friend.
That's right.
You know, there was families that was friends. It was just me and Jimmy was friends. It was our families was friends.
Right.
What happened to that?
I don't know. It ain't.
You don't know your neighbor. You don't know your neighbor anymore.
No, you don't. And family friends, you know, like when my kids was growing up, they'd have some friend over, and I'd say, "Who's your mom and dad?" My kids get so embarrassed. I said, "Well, I want to know. I don't know these families." Back in the day, we know who the Knights and Smith was. The Weatherford. Y'all know my family. We all families. Maybe my dad might buy your liquor, and you might buy our cow, or we might trade out. That's just how it was. What happened to that?
I don't know. Where I live, I've been living there 21 years. I know the guy next door to me and the woman across the street, and that's it. I don't know nobody down the street.
When I was a kid over in West Paris, I could walk down Irving Street. I grew up on Wood Street, right there on the corner of Wood and Irving. I could take a left and go up Irving Street. I knew everybody. Ricky, I knew every house. I knew everybody up through there. I knew their kids. I knew who in the hell's yard to stay out of. I know who you could walk through. There were some yards you had a trail we cutting corners and stuff. Well, you didn't do it on Jones's side. He whooped shit out of it. You knew who to go.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah, and now I can drive up there. I don't know these people. I live out in the country right now. I live in God's country. If God comes back, He's coming to Hyco. That's where I live. and to be honest with you, I really don't. Other than my sons built a house on the end of my farm down there. And my neighbor, I know them, but I don't know them people.
Yeah.
And it's shameful. I can remember if I had grew up there, which I didn't, my mother would have made sure I knew them all, because I've been running pots of leftovers over to the house. Carry this to so-and-so. Here, go carry this to Charles and his wife over there. They'll want this, but what happened to that? The man tell you, I'll pay you Friday. He paid you Friday.
That's right.
And he say, I'll see you in the morning.
See you in the morning.
I got next morning he'd be there. Now you don't ever know.
Now, growing up, I knew everybody in Golden Pond, Bell City, Pleasant Hill. I knew all the people. And I've lived where I live for 21 years. I only know the guy next door.
That's sad. The street. Is it us, or is it just how it is?
I think it's the pace of life. The pace of life has
jumped up faster.
Yes, it's
but
faster
it's
now.
easier. We should know more people, because we don't have to spend as much time toting in corn 100 miles into, toting in water. But it's right backwards, Ricky.
You're right.
It's made it so convenient now that I can remember going to Big Sandy, Tennessee. Y'all know where Big Sandy is?
Yes.
That was a hell of a trip. It'd be like driving to North Dakota. Now, we work. My daddy worked on the car all day Saturday, so we could go to Big Sandy on Sunday. And hell, what is it, 30 miles, Ricky? 20 miles?
Yeah, but you blink and you're there.
Yeah, but I remember when a kid, that was a hell of a trip. It's like, we're going to Big Sandy. Oh, God, we're going to go through a desert and go through a snowstorm and up a hill and swim. It's not like it's that far.
I used to go get fish for Big Sandy for a guy down home there, Charlie Flanagan. I go up. Me and my dad would go up there and get fish.
Right, that's what we went down there a lot too. But that was a trip when I was a kid. Was it when you was younger? It was a trip to go to Big Sandy. God, the times have changed, but it's got better. Everybody comes in my studio. You are in the Brewer Street Mafia Studios. You knew that. Okay. Everybody wants to know, am I a part of the mafia now? Well, me being the podfather, I've got to make sure that you're worthy of being a member of the Brewer Street Mafia. Y'all guys, if anybody's ever deserved to be part of the Brewer Street Mafia, it's y'all two guys. I'm going to make y'all members of the Brewer Street Mafia. You can take that right there. You can read what it says on the back of it, Jim.
I ain't got my glasses.
Well, I'll read it for you. It says, official member of the Brewer Street Mafia Studios, the Mike Weatherford Show on the front of it. You take that right there, in 5 pennies, you've got a nickel.
Jimmy, it ain't but one of him. Just remember that.
But I wanted y'all to have that. But everybody can't be a member of the Brewer Street Mafia. You got to be special. You got to fit the criteria. We've been friends for 40 years. We just hadn't never met yet.
Yeah. You're right.
So y'all are official members of the Brewer Street Mafia.
I appreciate that.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it, guys. But I'm going to come over there and hang out with y'all, and we're going to work on that little project I was talking to you about earlier.
Yes, sir.
Anything else we want to say? Because we go off the air, we may have to take another drink, make sure it hadn't gone stale, sitting there with that lid. But hey, I like the cork, man. I like it. That's plastic. That's not water. I like that part.
Mm-hmm.
That's just cool when you got a cork like that in. Anything else you want to touch on? We cover a lot, man.
I can't think of anything else to tell.
Charles, any story you want to tell me?
No.
Think you might get your brother come on there one day with me?
Earl?
Yeah.
I don't know. He's so busy. He'd been hunting here in Tennessee, duck hunting somewhere here in Tennessee.
Well, you run across, tell you got a friend that he hadn't met yet called Mike. He's come over and talked to me about his company. That'd be pretty cool. He's world known.
Yeah.
Tell him I'll bring Brenda Valentine in with her.
Well, he knows her.
Yeah, I know he does. She's been on here with me. Tell him I'll get Brenda to come on, and we'll all have a big reminiscing, because you get them two talking, I guarantee you. I'll just get up and take his whiskey and go in there and go back here in the control room and sit there and watch the show. That'd be a good one, wouldn't it?
I'll see him sometime this week, and I'll talk to him about it.
Yeah, you tell him, and I'll talk to Brenda. Tell her she's been on my show, and you just tell him what it's about.
Brenda knows Harold.
Oh yeah, I know they know. I know, because she brung his name up one time she was on the show. I can't remember what it was about. Maybe it was about how close they was to us here, where he lived at or something. I don't remember, but I remember her bringing his name up on the show, Harold Knight. Guys, I got to let you go. We've been almost 2 hours, and I was supposed to just be an hour.
Uh-oh.
And that's okay. It don't matter. Y'all had fun?
I had fun, yes.
Charles, you had fun?
I had fun.
It's great, man. Would y'all do it again sometime?
Absolutely.
All right, folks. I'll tell you what I want you to do. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to go over to Golden Pond Distilleries. Check the place out. They've got 14 flavors and great smelling candles, they're telling me. And I done found out that me and my old buddy Ricky are in trouble, because here's what it says. Dana and Donna want to go, and it's got now. We're in trouble, Rick.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go anyway.
Oh hell, we gotta go now. So when Dana puts that on there now, we're in trouble.
It's in
All
cap.
right.
It's in cap.
It's in cap letter.
Lord.
Ricky, you better stop at the bank on the way, because you know we ain't never gonna get out of there without spending some money. But anyway, I want y'all folks to go Golden Pond Distillery, walk in over there, and see Jimmy or his wife or his mother, or you might even see Charles. And Charles will tell you all about his life. I'm sure he'll share the story with you. And tell him you seen him on the Mike Weatherford Show and you want to check out the place. You won't be sorry. Get you bottles of the legend, man. These people's going to be gone one day, and you're going to have a bottle of their liquor. They ain't going to be around much long. 96, you can't. I mean, come on, that's the end of it.
No, we're losing them fast.
We're losing them fast. And Jimmy's keeping that heritage up. He's honoring them by putting them on a bottle of liquor. And hey, get on over, check them out before Christmas. You might even find a great Christmas present for one of your friends. And you can say, "Hey, guy, look what I got." Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, you can get a Mike Weatherford bottle over there. Yeah, we're gonna make a Mike Weatherford bottle.
Oh Lord!
That'd get you drunk by smelling of it. Ricky, I appreciate it, brother.
Man, it's always a pleasure, Mike.
It's great, wasn't it?
Man, I knew it was gonna be a great show.
It is gonna be fun.
We met these guys a few weeks ago. I knew.
Oh yeah, they're great guys. They are. I feel privileged to have them.
More news to come.
Oh, it is.
Always something.
Always new. Guys, I appreciate it. And don't go nowhere. We're going to do it again sometime, right?
Good.
All right, folks. Hey, I want to tell you what. We got a great show coming up next week. Don't forget, he'll pop it up in a minute. Mental health and homelessness. Is it hidden connections? What are we missing? Is the system helping or is it hurting? I've got Sheriff Josh Fry and Chad Cox coming in. I might order to hide the liquor. But I'll be like Charles. I'll be down here in the jailhouse. No, I'm just kidding. They probably have a drink with me. No, they don't. They don't drink, I'm sure. But anyway, they're going to be here next week coming on. It's going to be a great show. We're going to find out about mental health and homelessness. What is going on? It's everywhere you look now. There's mental health on the streets. There's homelessness. We sitting here talking about how it used to be. Well, there wasn't none of that when I was growing up. So what's happened? What's going on? What do we need to do to fix it? What can we, as a society, do to combat this? Mental health and homelessness is just riddling this country and this county and this city apart. Josh Fry, the sheriff, Chad Cox, the judge, being here next Tuesday, and we're going to have a great show. You don't want to miss it. Also, don't forget, coming up on Sportscast Live with Jeremy Bucklew, he's got Gordon Hite, Adam Jenkins, what's ahead for Inman basketball. Head coach, Gordon, assistant coach, Adam, they're going to be right here from Inman, and they're going to be talking about the basketball season that's coming up. It's going to be a great show coming up Sunday, 7:30 p.m. And don't forget, that's not what happened. There's going to be a rebuttal about it's back and forth on Buford Pusser. I did a show on Buford Pusser. And I've been asked this question many times ever since the autopsy. Mike, what do you think? Well, what I think doesn't matter. I just bring you the show, and I let you make your mind up. But this guy going to come in here, and he's going to rebuttal what Mike Ellum said about Buford Pusser. There's some people says he was a hero. Some of them says he was just crooked as the people he was after. Who knows? There's somewhere in between usually lies the truth. So turn in next Monday, December 8th at 8:30 and find out about the Buford Pusher, fact or fiction. Folks, I've had a great show tonight. It's been a wonderful time. Get to reminisce with these guys in here, man. Find out what's going on over here at the distillery. We've talked to Charles. He's got a lot of history in it. His whole family has got a lot of history in it. And his boy Jimmy, he's picked up, taking off with it. Got a great distillery. It's growing in leaps and bounds. And I feel so privileged to have these guys come over here and join me tonight and bring to you, the viewer, Golden Pond Distillery. Hey, go over and check them out. Hey, I want to thank my crew in the back. I want to thank them all. They do a great job. Kevin Keel, Scott Norwood, Dana Allen, the whole crew in the back. Thank you all for all you do. I want to thank my buddy Ricky Price for always helping me out whenever I needed help.
It's always a pleasure, Mike.
It's fun, ain't it, brother?
Got to have life.
We got to have life. Just keeps going on.
That's right.
And I want to thank you, the viewer. Keep tuning in. Hey, if you ain't done it yet, reach over and touch that follow button. Tell your family, tell your friends, so I can bring you more great shows like we have tonight. Tune in next week. Same time, same place. And like I always say, don't be late. See you next time. The Mike Weatherford Show is recorded live in the Brewer Street Mafia Studios in downtown Paris. A Kill Media, Brewer Street Mafia Productions.